Good morning and welcome to another studio vlog.
You're on camera.
Huh?
You're on camera.
It looks like it's gonna be a gorgeous day. We do have an appointment this morning. It is an ultrasound appointment. It's been about 3 weeks since my last ultrasound, and I think I've just been like feeling paranoid about like whether or not this baby's doing okay. I'm very excited for today's appointment. I'm excited to just like get some peace of mind, and I'm not sure if I need a full bladder for this ultrasound, so I'm gonna fill my bladder either way. Got the last bagel. Takes forever to toast our bagels because we toast it on this carbon steel pan. Thought I would show you this new open shelving that I designed slash all I did was take off the doors, and I just had to kind of like make it look clean. I think it looks great. I was thinking of ways to cover this up, but then I'm actually okay with it. Like, I think I'm just really lazy. But yeah, update since last vlog. We moved our TV area from here and our dining table from there to here, and I love it. I love it because I spend the most time sitting here, and now I have like a lot of direct light. This bookshelf used to cover up a window here in that corner, and now it just like we can actually access the bottom 2 rows very easily. There's like a better walkway to our balcony, and I mean the downside is like this area is kind of weird, like right when you walk in, like that's the first thing you have to walk through, but I mean it's okay. The lighting is like so great. Yeah, guys, this is my first studio vlog while pregnant. I'm kind of nervous. Like, I'm nervous that I won't do anything this week because I've been having like really big ups and downs in energy. Sometimes I just feel like so sick too. So last week I was watching like so many other people's studio vlogs, and I was like, I miss filming studio vlogs. There's a lot of things happening these days, and it's been so long since I've updated you on what's happening in my shop. So it's a perfect time, and especially this season, I'm preparing a lot for before the baby comes. Bagel is done, coffee is done. We have about 10 minutes to scarf this down. Bagels have been like my main pregnancy craving. It's pretty crazy. Like 5 days out of the 7, I'll be eating a bagel. Don't care if it's a gourmet bagel, Tim Hortons bagel, any bagel will do. I can do butter, cream cheese. Sometimes I have it in the morning, sometimes I have it for lunch, sometimes it's a midnight snack. Anything goes. And we are back. It is kind of cold and dark and dank in here, but we will make the most of this situation that we have. As you can see, we have tons of inventory left. Just opening up the blinds to let that light in. Guys, my goal for today is to get this place straightened out. Like, oh my goodness, it's giving me a little bit of a anxiety. So we have this 12x16 print that I just did. It's on this really gorgeous textured paper. It almost looks like I colored directly on here. And now we're just printing out some of the baby pieces that came in this month. We have one for Jeremy, another one coming out here with a flower border. And then we have about 5 orders to pack today. So it's not too many, but I'm a bit late on this. So gotta get this going. Such a pretty name and verse. So I am super proud of myself because I was writing my to-do list for tomorrow, and on my to-do list I said that I was gonna make a reel about Mother's Day cards. And so I packed up all my Mother's Day cards to take home with me so that I could film a reel. And then a part of me was like, why don't I just like quickly film something now? So I did quickly film something. It literally took like 5 minutes. Like, I'm just talking to the camera, showing off some of my cards, basically talking about why I think Mother's Day is such a good time to write someone a handwritten note. Checked off the list, don't have to worry about it tomorrow. And it's my first reel in months, I think. I set out to do multiple reels a week this year. That just has not happened. So I'm very proud of myself. My chauffeur has picked me up. We did our chit chats drop off, and now we are done for the day. We're here. Yeah. Hi.
Happy.
Could I get sugar, honey mustard, and ketchup, please? Thank you.
You good?
We are back home. I'm back in my pajamas. We're actually cleaning our apartment because we're dog sitting for the next 2 weeks. Should be interesting because I've never had a dog. We've never taken care of a dog, but my friends have entrusted their golden doodle to us. They're coming tomorrow night, so we're just kind of like dog proofing the place. Like, I mean, we don't really know what we're doing, but we're just trying to get more open space in here. I have a huge shipment of tote bags, blank tote bags that are waiting to be counted. So I shall count them tonight.
On the coffee table?
Yeah.
Probably 30.
Beside on the floor. This box is filled to the brim with canvas tote bags, and then this box we have the larger tote bags for the year, and I also ordered a bunch of black ones as well this year. Good morning, friends. It is the next day. It is Tuesday. It's about 10 a.m. I was rolling around in bed for a long time today. The only reason I'm out of bed is because my sister has asked me to wait in line, a virtual line for Foot Locker's shoe drop. Apparently she is a sneakerhead now, and the shoes that she needs requires 3 of us to line up virtually. So I'm in queue. I doubt she's gonna get these shoes, but... Okay, y'all, I did change, but it looks exactly like my pajama shirt. We are making French toast this morning. It's already 10:30. It's a pretty late start, but we have eggs, we've got milk. I actually have like every single type of milk in my fridge right now. We got half and half, whipping cream, lactose free, 2%. We have oat milk. It's a little excessive. This one's expiring the fastest, so that's just what we'll have to use today. I probably need about 2 eggs for the amount of thread I have, but I don't think I need quite 2. So I'll just go with 1 for now. We've located the cinnamon. My toast was actually frozen, so I'm just trying to like soften them up a bit. Okay, we're gonna start soaking this guy. I definitely put way too much cinnamon, and I'm definitely gonna run out of this milk batter. We're gonna be generous with the butter. I'm gonna just melt a bunch of butter on this pan. This pan is so heavy, by the way. You gotta be careful when you're using it. But it distributes heat really, really well. Like, we love grilling meat on it. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be good. I am going to cook some of these frozen blueberries. I don't really cook it, but I simmer it over low heat with like maple syrup, and it's a great topping. Do I need more? Why not? This batch is so juicy. So aesthetic behind the scenes. Alright, so I finished doing the digital lettering for one of the baby pieces I have due this week, and then this is another baby piece. So now I'm just uploading them onto my computer and putting them in my custom baby template. And this will be ready to print. This one's 12 by 16 and it's looking good. It's gonna match with her sister's, Adrielle's, and I'm so excited for how they're gonna look side by side. It is now 1:30 and I have not gotten up from the seat. I actually have a client project that I'm working on. Let me just show you like a little sneak peek. Okay, this is as much of a sneak peek I'm gonna give you because it is just a draft. So I did this on Procreate, and now we just wait for the client to give some feedback so that I can further refine and actually like draw the draft, because right now it's all just scribbles, but this is like an initial concept direction type of draft. So we'll see. I sent that off. I finished all the baby names that I had in my to-do list, which is like a big deal. I checked off a lot of things. The last thing on my to-do list for today, work-wise, is to start writing a blog post that I have with Sticker Canada. They sent me like a free sticker, and I said that in return I'd write them like a little blog post. And so we're gonna do that. I figured I'll draft out like a blog post first and then like write the pictures that I want to incorporate into the post, and then like tomorrow or Thursday I'll actually like take the photos that I need for the post. Normally I work backwards, like I would do the photos and then upload them and then like write a blog post, but I don't actually know what I'm gonna say in this blog post. Like it's pretty brief. I said blog post like 10 times just now, but it's pretty brief, and so I want it to be succinct, and I don't know what exactly I need for it yet. So started writing my blog post directly on Shopify's blog feature, and I think I've outlined the major things I'm gonna address in the blog post. Got my decaf coffee for the afternoon, leftover cheesecake from my life group meeting on Sunday. Alex, say hi.
Hi.
This is the last thing I want to finish today, my blog post, and once I'm done I'm gonna try to vacuum and mop for our little dog friend that's coming today. Aren't you so excited?
Yeah.
Whew. I just picked up a fresh batch of diclectin. This is the nausea medication that I have been super dependent on. But here's a little update on my pill situation. TMI maybe, but I've been sharing my fertility journey with you guys. So today's Tuesday. This I should have taken after lunch, but it's my prenatal, I think vitamin D and omega-3. These are all recommended by my high-risk clinic that I am part of. And then in the evening, I take 2 aspirins, a probiotic. I honestly don't know what that is. Zinc. I think this is actually... Okay, wow, I really don't remember what this is, but it is something that I need to take. And then I take 4 of the diclectins a day. About 2 weeks ago, I actually had like some infections. I will keep the infections private, but they are common infections in pregnancy. And I had 2 infections. So I actually was on like multiple antibiotics and creams and stuff like that as well. So that got very overwhelming. Like I cried that first night because I had like 15 or 16 pills to take, and I was already feeling nauseous, and now I had to like force myself to like swallow all these pills and like chug so much water. The pills themselves were actually making me kind of sick. Like the prenatal still kind of makes me a little nauseous sometimes if I don't have enough food. And yeah, I should have been thankful because the doctor like found these things, flagged it, and gave me things to actually help me. But it was just like really hard. So yeah, that was like a really rough time for me. I am so scared that these infections are gonna come back and I'm gonna have to be on like such a strict pill routine again. But I hope that doesn't happen. Until then, we can do this. I also want to note that a lot of these pills are actually to help my placenta get healthy. So it's not that it wasn't in good shape, but because of my previous loss, they predict that like, you know, a lot of preterm labor cases can be due to like the quality of your placenta. So things like aspirin, probiotics and stuff, it really helps like create like a very healthy, optimal environment for your baby that will hopefully reduce risk of preterm labor, which is like the main thing that they're trying to monitor and avoid for me specifically. So yeah, if you have questions, let me know. Just DM me. I really do enjoy sharing stuff I'm learning through my fertility journey and my pregnancy journey. So hi, Ollie. Hi. He's officially here. Good morning. First morning with Ollie. Hi, Ollie. We're gonna go for a walk or a pee. Let's go. He knows we're going. Alright, come on, Ollie. I want to take you to the park. Ollie's spending the day with me, or at least the morning with me. And we got my little breakfast nook here. Morning, guys. We have our coffee brewing here. I have my oatmeal, and it was such an interesting night. So it's actually the first time we've had a dog in our care, like in our home. And it was really interesting sleeping with a dog, like just knowing he was there like a few feet away from me. He actually walked around a few times during the night, and I think he was like pretty sad and nervous, but the night went well. We went for a morning walk. First time I've woken up that early and went outside for a walk. So I think it's really good for me personally. But yeah, I just feel nervous about having this dog under my care, but Ollie's just such a good dog. I just had the most wonderful half hour. So because I'm not on a Bible reading plan right now, every day is kind of like a toss-up, and I really don't recommend this. Like, it makes it really hard to be consistent and to go deep with anything. But today I picked up this Alabaster Bible that was always just like a coffee table book, the Gospel of John. I don't think I've ever read this John book from Alabaster before, and I started on chapter 11, which is when the Pharisees start plotting to kill Jesus. I'm gonna finish it later this week. Reading this has actually been really amazing. Like, I've read the gospel account so many times, but the fact that this is like laid out kind of like a magazine, it's the NLT version, but because it doesn't have like the same formatting and all the chapter numbers like in your face, it reads more like a story. Yeah, something about reading God's word from a different perspective is always refreshing. Personally, I own like 5 different Bibles, and each one like I'll read in a different season. Lately I've been reading the NIV, my small NIV Bible, and it has no commentary, and because of that I'm relying less on that extra commentary, and I'm kind of thinking through the text more with my own brain. But anyway, these books are beautiful, highly recommend it. They were gifted to me by Alabaster a couple of years ago when they first published, but now they have so many more books of the Bible published. I think it's a really good gift. I also really like listening to my Spotify playlist. Maybe I'll link it, maybe I won't, depends how I feel, but I've compiled like all the instrumental albums or piano versions of the songs we sing at church. It is honestly the best QT music. Like, if you put on actual music with lyrics, it's very distracting. He's just been sunbathing beside me this whole time. I think he really misses his parents. Going to the mall to return some maternity pants I bought. They were just like way too uncomfortable. Mission accomplished. That was a super easy return. It was at Old Navy and they have like a huge maternity section online. It was just really, really cheap. So I bought a few things, but they didn't fit. Unfortunately, you can't try things in store because they don't actually have a maternity section in store. We are now heading to my parents to pack some orders, and we've got some fun dinner plans today. We are in the basement. Gilmore Girls is on the background. I am almost done this show, and we're going to be printing the baby pics that I worked on earlier this week. So for these guys, I need the 13 by 19 sheets of paper. And the nice thing about my printer is that it can actually print up to 13 by 19. And this paper is so nice. It's pretty expensive, and then I'll be trimming it down. So I get questions all the time about how I set up my prints, but it honestly depends on your paper, the file, but I always print it as an image. I really don't think there's like a one-size-fits-all solution for this because every printer and every printer and every file is so different. So this is how I do it. Change a few things there. My printer setting, it's already set to like photo paper, and I just leave it at that, and then it's ready to print. Yes, look how big these blueberries are. It looks like a grape. Oh. Wow. My jaw is locked. We were nervous about leaving him home alone for like 4 hours, but everything's left untouched. He's such a good boy. Good morning. I have you guys sitting on my kitchen shelf, and it's perfect for while I am preparing my coffee. Something I must get done today is I have to shoot some photos for my blog post. It's looking so gloomy outside, and when it gets gloomy here, it gets like really, really gloomy, like very dark. So we'll see how that happens. I might just try to do it now while I do have like some light back there. If you've been with us for the past 2 years already, oh my gosh, that's crazy how fast time goes. It's our 2-year birthday in May, and I guess like officially it's like May 1st, but yeah, SELAH paper is 2 years old, and I thought that would be a good time to launch some birthday cards. Currently only have 4 birthday cards in our entire shop, even though we have like 15 compassion cards. We gotta make some birthday cards, people. Today's cup, my favorite anthropology cup. Breakfast is served with a side of diclectin. Back to reading John today. Photo shoot time. I brought some of my packing supplies, like my stamp, and I'm just gonna take some photos. I made a fake shipping label yesterday. It says Lorelei Gilmore, Stars Hollow. Thought that was kind of cute. I'm using my Sony Alpha 6000, and the lens I'm using is my 50mm lens. I'm currently not vlogging on this camera because I'm using my sister's camera to vlog right now. Guys, look how gorgeous that lake is looking back there. That is Lake Ontario. I'm debating if I should go out later tonight. So I'm currently watching Catnip's vlog while working on my little sticker sheet. Yeah, not much to show you guys these days. I'm just designing stuff and watching TV. I feel like I need to do something tonight to look forward to something, because I generally stopped making social plans because some days I just don't feel very good, but I'm feeling okay today. I know it's gonna be like rainy for the next little while, so it might be nice to get out. Hey Ollie, where are we going? Fort Carter. Yeah.